Hi, it's me again. No, this time I'm not going to be talking about my father's death. I'm going to be talking about the censorship that YouTube is putting on videos now because of advertisers. Now, I'm not technically a YouTuber, I'm just a concerned viewer and subscriber. Yeah, I've got 2 other videos up on here that nobody's seen, but I thought I'd post those anyway. I'm concerned because, number one, this is an American webpage. That means they should be following American laws and rules, which one of them, in our great amendments, is freedom of speech. This right, in my opinion, my honest, humble opinion, you can disagree with me on this, is freedom of speech. First thing. Even above the right to bear arms. I mean, hello. When the amendments were first written, free speech came over the right to bear arms. I mean, come on, hello. I've seen several people post about this. I've seen Doug Walker post about it. He's the, nostalgia critic. I've seen Captain Sparkles, or, Jordan, post about this. I've just seen Philip DeFranco post about it. And I don't watch him at all. He just came up on my recommended. And seeing, 3 different YouTubers concerned about this, plus some other rumors and murmurings that I've, seen throughout my video viewing time, makes me concerned about it. Because, say I keep on doing this and everything takes off, and I let a cuss word fly, drop an F-bomb or something, and I'm, say, frustrated with a day at work, or maybe a hard day of parenting or something like that, and say that particular video I was depending on is additional revenue for something else. Who knows? This is just a what-if scenario. That basically just caught me off at the knees. And these other YouTubers, especially Philip, said he's been doing this for 10 years. And this is now just happening to him, 12 different videos. And he does the news. And a lot of his stuff was flagged for sensitive content. How are you going to say anything about the news, especially the sensitive content that, ABC, CBS, PBS, MSNBC, shit like that. Oh, there's my first cuss word. Good thing I'm not known, or my knees would be cut from me. All these big news outlets, they can say something about it on national TV that's seen across the country by everybody who has TV. But a YouTuber can't. Because the advertisers are too sensitive. I've been seeing this being oversensitive bullcrap everywhere. A parent was, needing help about their kid's diaper rash. And they were told by an admin that they had to put a trigger warning on it. It's like, come on. Really. Being a parent, you know that there's going to be a little bit more sensitive things posted on a parent, web page than anywhere else, especially when it comes to diaper rash. Come on, that's fucking normal. Oh, there's F-bomb number 2. Good thing I'm not popular. People are just getting way too sensitive, and I'm saying this. Anybody that knows me knows I'm sensitive. There are some things that'll make me fly off the handle. My triggers, apparently. What kind of pussy society do we have where we have to have trigger warnings? I mean, I'm a sensitive person, like I was saying. And I don't even get this concept of triggers. I mean, I understand what it means, the word itself and the connotation. I do. I understand that from a intellectual perspective. What I don't get is this societal perspective. This whole society being so overly sensitive to anything that anything's taken from, a speck of dust into a freaking mountain. It's just ridiculous. And because of this, it's now leaking into my favorite YouTubers. This is their way of life for a lot of them. this is how they're getting a paycheck. This is their passion. And this could be ruined just because they drop one F-bomb. I mean, come on. That's just not right. Especially in the United States, which is, the home of freedom. Freedom of speech. Things like that. I mean, America's gotten so oversensitive about everything that parents can't even properly discipline their children without people going, "Oh my god, it's abuse!" It's like, come on, good gravy. Get over it. I was spanked as a kid. I now respect people, respect rules, respect police officers and people in authority. That's not a bad thing. I'm not a criminal because my parents actually disciplined me. Like they're supposed to. Parents aren't supposed to be your best friends when you're kids. When you're a kid. I mean, come on. Get real. They're supposed to be the person that teaches you how to be a decent human being. So you can help the world and, actually contribute to society. Now because parents can't, discipline their kids for fear of being locked up and going through parenting classes and having their kids taken away. I mean, I know that there are extreme cases where that has to happen. But for spanking their kid, 3 swats on the butt as a discipline for getting out of line, no. That's just ridiculous. And if people want to claim that they've been traumatized by being spanked, you're just wanting attention. If you want attention, start a YouTube channel. God, you don't have to go, "My parents abused me. Oh, I'm so damaged." Really? Really? That's a bunch of bull, and you know it. Yes, this is a rant video. I'm just getting so sick of everybody being so hypersensitive. And I'm a sensitive person. There are some things where I will just fly off the handle. But, something like somebody's freedom of speech, a cuss word being said, no big deal to me, especially some of my favorite YouTubers are Let's Players. Not gonna really name who. Well, I guess I could. Free advertisement. Markiplier. One of my favorite Let's Players. He cusses when he's afraid, because as we all know, he plays horror games. Well, when a jump scare gets you, you're gonna cuss. I mean, heck, I do when I'm watching the darn things. And then when he gets frustrated with a game, he'll let cuss words fly. Well, what if, his 1 or 2 cuss words when he's frustrated completely takes his monetization away? I know he's got tons of viewers, so that's not really going to affect him that badly if it's one video. If it's only one video, not that bad. But say they go through all of his videos that he's had for the last 4 years, and it takes out half of them. Well, that's going to make a big dent in what he's getting. Same thing with Jacksepticeye, and other YouTubers that have been on here for a while that have actually made a living off of this. Say they go through every single video and there's at least one cuss word per video. Well, there's all their videos gone. All the monetization gone. I mean, fair use was one thing. There's a gray area within fair use. So, that was one of the things Doug Walker was talking about was fair use. And to me, that there's a gray area there that hasn't been quite figured out yet. And I don't think that's as much of a threat as something like, taking the monetization, of an entire video just because of one cuss word. I mean, come on. That's more of a threat. Because if you cuss a lot, say off screen, it's going to translate to on screen. I mean, I cussed twice during this. It's a good thing I'm not popular right now, or, well, there goes my paycheck. But, I think people are getting way too sensitive nowadays, And now it's bleeding into people's careers. Especially careers that are, self-based, self-employed entrepreneurship kind of thing. Because, one person gets too sensitive over a cuss word or sensitive things in the media. I'm sorry, but with everything, let's say Brock Turner, he was a rapist. And so that needs to be known. And if you censor somebody from talking about that kind of thing, more people are going to get raped. It's like, hello, you're just perpetuating the freaking problem. It's like, good gravy. If you don't talk about the hard stuff is going to keep on happening because it's not being addressed. You can't teach anybody, say, not to do that thing without talking about the thing. People are just stupid and getting too oversensitive, and because of oversensitivity, they're getting even more stupid. It's ridiculous. And our whole society, the entire society, is perpetuating it by becoming even more sensitive. The more sensitive people get, the more stupid they get. Because they're flying off the handle over really small stuff. Like a cuss word, or relaying the news about something horrible that happened in the world. I mean, we're hurting ourselves more than helping ourselves when we go to that place where we're overly sensitive. Say, when I get mad, which that happens a lot off screen, I'm hurting myself more by flying off the handle than if I would have stayed calm. And it's the same thing with being oversensitive. You probably don't believe me now, but you will later. Sorry for this rant video. I just need to get it out, especially since a YouTuber that has been putting videos on YouTube for 10 years is now concerned over being shut down on YouTube. That was my last straw. Just the last one. I know probably nobody's going to see this, but hey, if you do, thanks for watching. And if you like, this is so early, but if you like, go ahead, go down to the subscribe button and give it a little flick. Leave a comment down below to tell me if you want to hear any more, or if I should just shut up. And I will talk to you later.